Yo, what's up? It's Diabeto Productions, and today we're here talking about different types of media and how it can affect people. Because sometimes in the media they can be saying like, oh, this show is bad, this video game is bad, but I'm going to be talking about why it's not actually the case, and I can disprove all those claims. Like right now, I can give a quick example on why video games don't really negatively affect people like some people say it does. See, look, what did you think of that? I mean, Aki from Chainsaw Man with a lightsaber attacking a Dark Souls 3 boss? I mean, come on, that's not realistic at all, but that's what I'm trying to talk about today, because that didn't really cause anything to happen. No, it was just funny. So without further ado, I think it's time we really start to get into this.
You bring a game into a house, nothing to stop an 8-year-old kid from becoming a terrorist and shooting people.
That's right. From the usual ingredients, they also plan to use newborn babies as the...
Now, I'm gonna teach you all how to make your own flash grenade.
Alright, I think we can start it off with a game that all the youths love playing, and it doesn't teach anything bad, like Minecraft, because man, that teaches you about creativity and just being a good person, and you get to talk to your friends and do all sorts of cool stuff. Yeah, see, no wonder people like this game. I mean, it's happy, it's got blocks and colors, and oh man, what's that? Yeah, maybe it's time to get into some actual examples, like... I think a good example to start this off with is definitely GTA 5, considering its infamy and how popular it's become in recent years. Like, man, this game's got stealing, it's got shooting, it's got illegal substances in it. Like, man, this is pretty bad. If you were a little kid and you'd be watching this, it might mess you up a little, but that's not actually true. But you know why it's not true? It's because of this graph I found. See, like, look, it's going down after 2013, which disproves what some people are saying about the game, because they're like, oh, it's super bad, but actually, all these violent crimes are going down, so it's not actually like affecting children, making them do bad stuff. I mean, yeah, the game isn't really sunshine or rainbows or anything, but at least it's not out here creating new criminals or something. Anyway, the next game that we can go to that I can help support my claim is the game called Yakuza. I mean, like, yeah, in the games you play as a Yakuza member and you're like beating people up in the street and all this other stuff. And somebody would think, oh wow, the Yakuza is super cool if you're doing all this stuff. But after looking into it further, it didn't actually cause any of that. You know how I know all this? It's because I got another graph. I mean, see, look, those numbers are going down a lot. I mean, this game couldn't be motivating anybody to be joining if those numbers keep going down like that. Alright, that's enough about video games for now. I mean, I have some shows I can use as evidence too, because this is about media, not just video games. Which is why I'm going to transition this into the next part of the video. Alright, before we get into our first example of shows like this, I feel like we should start off with the first incident of something ever happening like this. You know, really get the history, get where everything started for people to start getting worried about shows and all that. Well, you see, this whole thing started in 1979, where a boy thought he could be Superman and tried to jump out of his window, but it didn't end up too well. And I think that I can give a pretty accurate retelling of what might have happened. Alright, on to actual examples. The first one is a more recent show, and it's called Gachi Yakata. I mean, dude, look at it. This show is trash. The main character literally beats up poor, defenseless women. It also has evil drug addicts. Man, and worst of all, one of the characters is a gooner.
I like hot chicks. Like, really hot chicks.
So you might be thinking, why are you only talking about this show if it has bad stuff? Well, it could have been a motivator for people to start recycling. I mean, it's like the main character fights by using all this recycled trash and stuff. And also, another reason why I know this is because I got another graph. So what could this graph mean? I mean, look, there's more packaging and it's going up every year, so that means they gotta package more recycled stuff because more recycled stuff's coming in because recycling's increasing. See, look, the show actually teaches people pretty good stuff, which I think I can use to segue into the final show I'm talking about, which looks kinda bad, but it actually has pretty good stuff. And that show is... that says Gurren Lagann, by the way. Man, now this show, it's pretty crazy. I mean, it's got big scary robots, it's got improper use of mining equipment, and worst of all, the main character gets punched a whole lot. Oh yeah, and also, he gets depressed for a little bit. I feel like if you tried some of this stuff in real life, it might not end the same. Gosh, man, I just haven't been feeling too happy lately, I don't know why. Wow, that's crazy, man. Nah, I'm kidding. This show's actually pretty good for you. I mean, it's got high moments in aura, and it's got some pretty good motivation.
My bro is dead. He's gone. But he's right there on my back, and here in my heart.
It's like, after he said that, it was like, boom, everyone's happy now, and then this graph just suddenly shows up out of nowhere. It's like the show's been out since 2007, and it just keeps increasing. Like, more and more people are getting help for the problems that they have and trying to get better. It's like somebody could look at the show, and it's like, wow, they're being so motivational and all this. It really motivates me to be better and try to do more stuff. Alright, I hope that this video could have shown you that when somebody says something's bad, you might want to take another look into it to see if they're really telling the truth. Because with all these examples I've given, the thing isn't really that bad, and doesn't really affect people as bad as people say it does. I mean, yeah, there's a ton more examples I could have used, but I just happened to use these 4 because I knew how to talk about them and what to say for them. But if you want to play it safe, there's always some good religious media you can watch that doesn't have anything bad in it.